Okay. Are we going to test this one too?
Yeah, let's test it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. I would just go with this.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay. I do trust hers.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's the thing. When do I look at the... Okay.
Just in a relaxed way. Don't even think about me. Forget I'm even here.
Okay.
Welcome to my WOW Chats, Words of Wisdom with people that I admire and respect and whose work is in line with making this world a better place. And I have, thank you, we're a little bit giddy right now, but that's okay. I have with me Shawnee Thornton Hardy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so
Thank
good to
you,
have you
Shelly.
here. Yeah. So, Words of Wisdom. So, we're here at CITAR, the Symposium on Yoga Therapy and Research, and we just had a really lovely little chat.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's do a WOW chat on this topic. So, we were talking about, so Shawnee and I, we both educate and we both present, and we were talking about nerves and having some anxiety, and I loved what you were sharing, and I wanted other people to hear it too. So can you give us some words of wisdom and just talk about, like, what are your go-to tips, or what do you think of, or what runs through your mind when you're feeling a little nervous or anxious? Like, what do you do with that?
Yeah. So it's being in a space and noticing the sensations that are arising for me when I start to feel nervous. And oftentimes I might look out in the audience and see someone who maybe I feel is projecting a certain energy towards me. So I can be very in tune to the way that someone is holding their body or their facial expression. And, if their arms are crossed or they're looking a little bit stern, I recognize that's really a deep wound for me in so many ways. I might be feeling a sense of rejection or a sense of judgment coming from that person, or I may be feeling like I'm not living up to their expectations or that I have to prove something. And so I have to pause and just take a moment to recognize that, first of all, I don't know what that person is thinking or feeling. And so they could be experiencing a completely different experience that's outside of anything that's a projection towards me. And also just recognizing that I am sensitive and that I have to just tune back into the reason why I'm there, which is that I have a passion for sharing what I love. And I have this deep internal desire to share my heart's work with others, and knowing that it's okay if there is judgment coming from others. It's okay even if there is that energy, that it's not about me, it's about the work that I do and about the information that I share. And so knowing that that it will come internally from me, and that it doesn't matter what the projection is of other people in the environment. And I'll often feel very nervous before I present at a conference. So when I lead trainings, it's different because there's a bit more of an intimate experience, and I'm being an empath. It's easier for me to be in a more intimate setting. So if I'm with another person or a small group of people and I'm sharing in a very close, connected setting, it feels very comfortable for me. But if I'm in an environment like a conference setting where people are coming in and they're not familiar, or
like what we talked about when they're coming to your course, like they're signing up, they're coming to see you, they're really interested, and then at conferences, sometimes people are just coming in, they don't really know, and
and you don't know what to expect. So that's part of my recognition, is that I often like to know what to expect. And when you're in you're presenting at a conference, you don't know what to expect. You don't know who's coming into that space. So when I feel nervous, I just recognize that is mobilization. It's not a negative thing to feel a sense of nervousness, or to feel those butterflies in your stomach, or to feel your heart start beating a bit more rapidly. It's just noticing that that's mobilization for me to then be able to share and express all of this passion that I have within myself, and to know that it's coming from a place of passion. So that's been a huge revelation for me in embracing the nervousness, and not so much thinking there's something wrong with that, or that it's not okay to feel nervous, or that, I'm insecure because I feel nervous, or all of those judgments that you place on yourself.
Or, I've been doing this for 8 years. Why
am I feeling nervous? Or, and placing all of those labels on, maybe I'm not good enough, and then letting yourself go into that, hyper anxious state of all of those worries spiraling. I more just recognize, okay, I feel nervous. That's my mobilization that's arising within me. And I can channel that energy into being able to share what I want to share. And that is, why I'm there in the first place. It's to share something that I'm very passionate about that I think can be drastically support and change people's lives and do good in the world.
And you are.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Wow. Words of wisdom. Shawnee Thornton Hardy.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. That's exactly what we talked about. I love you. Thank you. I wanted to share that with everybody.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching this WOW chat with Shawnee Thornton Hardy. If you want to check out Shawnee's work, her website is asanasforautismandspecialneeds.com. And for more WOW chats with other people that I admire and respect and whose work is in line with making this world a better place, check out my full playlist at the link below.